welcome to day 5. You guys have made it halfway through the first part of the 24-day challenge, so you should be really excited about doing that. Some people quit on day 3, so the fact that you guys made it to day 5 is amazing. Good job. Now we are rolling into the weekend. Weekends are the hardest part of this challenge, so if you can stay strong, stay consistent, and still be prepared, you will do fine. Okay, so I wrote down some notes, you guys, because I was just thinking about a couple tips that I could give you guys going into the next 5 days. Okay, so the first thing I would say is this is again a time that you prepare for your week or the next couple days. So grilled chicken, salmon, whatever you choose, get that ready and prepared. The other thing I would say is maybe make it chili, and you can freeze the chili, which is really, really great too. So a couple things I wanted to talk about. I made these bars. Hold on, I gotta get them out. I didn't get them out. Okay, so these are a couple things that I made, and I thought that you guys should know about them. First of all, I made myself little like homemade granola bars, basically. They look like this. Let me get closer. Pure deliciousness. And how did I make those? I used raw agave honey. I used all natural peanut butter. I used old-fashioned oats, okay? And I also used vanilla muscle gain in that, okay? And then I also used, you could add like, oh my gosh, what's that called? Flaxseed oil if you want, flax seeds in it. I put it in a big pot. I stirred it around. I added a little bit of water to give it a consistency. I don't know measurements, you guys. I just kind of threw it in there. I added Simply Joy Simply Joy chocolate chips. That's what you're seeing in there. Little tiny chocolate chips just to give it that yumminess. But I love that. So if you have a sweet tooth, that's really, really an awesome little treat. So that's awesome. Okay, so the next thing I would say is this is the other thing I found, stevia, liquid stevia. So if you're like the person that wants oatmeal in the morning, add a few drops of this and you will be good to go. It will give you that sweetness, which is really awesome. I've been eating, egg whites and oatmeal, like 1/3 of a cup of oatmeal every morning. And instead of adding all the sugar and stuff to make it super awesome, I just added a little bit of this, some cinnamon down the hatch. Okay, awesome, awesome. Now, the other thing I want to talk about too is omegas. Make sure that you're taking your omegas. Now, I don't know if your coach told you this or not, but what I tell my people is 3 with breakfast and 3 with dinner. This really gets in, decreases inflammation because we're all about cleansing, and we want to make sure that we are decreasing inflammation. So make sure that you're getting your omegas in. A couple tips too about water, you guys. Now, you can do this if you're bad at tracking your water. What I do is I fill up, my water bottle. This is 32 ounces, okay? And if I'm having my fiber drink or my, oh my gosh, Spark. Clearly I need a Spark. I'm not focused here. Spark, I'll just pour in, and then I'll know, okay, I've got that for my drink, and now I know how much I'm doing, so how I need to fill this up a couple times a day. That's how I track my water. I hope that makes sense. I definitely use 2 bottles, and I just keep pouring in. So that's what I do as far as that goes. A couple other things, you guys. If you want to spice up your eggs, use pico de gallo. It's a really great thing to make. Again, about your eggs, you guys, if you want to give it a little spice, I love this stuff. It's green pepper sauce. It's got a little bit of salt in it, so don't do too much because, of course, we're trying to stay away from salt. What I've been using on my salads, you guys, is this Bragg's vinaigrette dressing. It's really delicious. It's perfect for the 10-day challenge and really the rest of your life because this is a lifestyle. And then let me look at my notes because I want to make sure that I'm getting everything that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Okay, one more thing. I had posted a post about jicama, which is a root vegetable. It is absolutely delicious. You can find it in the grocery store. It looks like not really attractive. You're not going to want to go like pick it up and be like, ooh, yummy. But when you actually cut into it, it's sweet like an apple. It's crunchy like a carrot, you guys. And it's so good. It's high in fiber. And it's really got low glycemic index, which is really good for diabetics. There's a lot of fun science behind it, so make sure you look it up because it's a really great choice to have. Throw it on salads. It's got that crunch if you're looking for that crunch. The other thing, I just want to make sure obviously, I think I actually got everything I wanted to tell you guys. Oh, one more thing. I did say this earlier, we are cleansing, and so we need to stay away from the sugar, the flour, and the dairy right now during this first 10 days. So we have 5 days to go, guys, so we can make it through those 5 days, but you will probably notice that maybe you're a little lactose intolerant, and if you are struggling to lose weight, that could be one of the inhibiting factors. And so make sure that once you get through that 10 days, really evaluate where you're at, because if you are lactose sensitive, then it could be causing you not to lose the weight you want. So stay away from dairy if that's the case. But you guys, I'm so proud of you. I'm ecstatic. We're at day 5. We got to make it through the weekend, and we can all do it. And then we're just going to be right on track. So take care, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, so just so you guys know, my advice is just my own personal advice. I'm not a doctor nor a nutritionist, and so I just want to make sure that you guys know that these are the things that I have learned. I learn as I go. So if you have questions or concerns, please consult your doctor for sure. But I know that sometimes my videos come across like I know a lot, and I do only because I have been eating clean and lean pretty much since high school, so I've really learned a lot. But I just wanted to let you guys know that. So if you do have questions and concerns, always ask your doctor first. All right, bye-bye.